Right, magic crafters. So you know eggs are important, right? Dragons are more important. At this point, I'd say. But again, getting thieves are still really, really important. Now, in magic crafters, there are two egg thieves. I'm going to show you how to get the first one. But if you miss that first one, that's absolutely fine. Because the second thief in this level is a backup thief. Which I always used to get just naturally in my route. Because it actually doesn't... You don't really lose a lot of time. You get both of them. But I'm going to try and separate this out. So you show, showing the first thief and then the second thief. This first thief, what you're going to need to do, charge around, come up to about here. When you get to about here, make sure you get him to start running, start turning to the left, jump while you're doing it as well, and then flame while you're in the air. Then you'll get the animation skip. If you miss it, you'll get the animation. Which, it's alright, but it will save you it will waste, getting the animation will waste 4 to 5 seconds. So, I'll try and show off here, right? So that was getting it with the animation, right? So you've got it, but you've wasted 5 seconds having to wait for that thing to come down. That was because I flamed too late. What you need to do is when the thief comes around, you need to charge and flame as you're in the air. That might take a bit of practice. So again, I'd recommend maybe console injector practice with that. But if you miss him, not a problem. Well, you can always get the backup thief anyway. Then when you've done that, you charge over here. Get this guy. Get Cosmos. I then, charge over to this chest. You don't have to get it, though. Get this guy. Get this chest. Come around. Charge straight into those guys. Come up around here. Miss the fan chest. Get these spring chests. Come up round. Then get to about here. Now, I'm going to let that guy come down. Because he's me. Whatever you do, do not jump from this point onwards. To get that wizard quick, you need to just charge straight into him. Because that's how the game's programmed. Right? You go straight across over. Charge. Kills him. Done. Then you get behind to this fan chest. Flame this one. Kills the guy on the top. You've just got 15 gems. Nice. There you go. You come up around here. Get those gems. Enter Alpine Ridge. So when you're leaving Peacekeepers as well, I'd say average at about 13,080 gems. Optimal. If you're above that, that's good. If you're below that, not terrible, but there's still gems along the way I think you can try and pick up, as a little backup. Right, as soon as these gems come up, you want to go and collect them all straight away. Want to turn around, get those ones here. Now, with these two enemies up here, flame the big guy, then jump up and charge the guy on the side. The guy on the side, his gem will always drop. Make sure you have to pick it up. So, flame, charge, jump to get it, and jump back down, up around here. Flame, jump, charge into this guy, get these gems. Flame that guy, charge into that guy, come up around here, and get these gems on here. Now, I'm just going to let these cycles run through right now. Optimally, you'll want it that as soon as you get these ones, it's not this, but it's just about to switch over. So you just about to turn to that, and then bonk, 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 charge into that guy, if you want to. You've only got one gem. Then make sure you get this chest here. Now I get to the back of this and flip the camera around. What I do with this fan chest, sometimes I try and time it to aim it into one of those just to get a spare 2 gem. If you miss it, it's fine. You probably can charge one. It doesn't matter. But this 10 gem to me is quite important because it could get you something like that. Then, there you go. If you get 89 gems around about here, that's fine. Anyway, get Zane and come up down here. Now, warning. 60 FPS, that thing won't go down. So I always recommend this bit, probably do it in anything less than 60, right? What I would do at this point is I charge down to there. You can glide, do whatever. Get the big guy first. Just flame him. Don't get his gem. Charge up around. Get those chests. Then go back for his gem. What I would expect is the wall to be up, but it's halfway through its cycle. When it's halfway through its cycle, I would then jump and glide around. It will pull the wall will go down, and then I could just carry on from there. So I don't know how well it's timed at this point, but try for it. Basically like that, really. Then what I do is charge, get across this guy, flame into these two, and then come around, charge into that. Keep going, keep going, keep going. He's meant to be down, so when he's down, you come across, flame him from the back, get Eldred, and you'll pick up his gem naturally anyway. Triangle. Skip Eldred. Get this guy, get these chests in this way. If you can get this guy as well, lucky you. Get those chests, gems. Get that big guy, come up down here. Flame. Get these gems. Flame this big guy, but charge into this firework chest. Turn around. Come up here. There's a fire gem here, collect it. Like this guy. Flame that guy. That guy would jump up to there, which if so, that's fine. And then jump up, charge into him, make sure he doesn't hit you. Up. Around. Here. Turn around. And you free Xander. And when you free Xander, when you press triangle, as the camera's sort of panning back, I would have Spyro turn around and flame automatically. Because then, looky here, you get the gem straight away. Hey, Sparks! Sparks! Hey, mate! Sparks! There we go. Lovely game development. And then from here, I would charge straight forward off to here. Flame as you arrive at the chests to here, and then go straight into Kelvin. Get those two gems, and exit from there. So, optimally, I'd say around about 340 gems from here is probably alright. That's what I would go by, and then exit level. Sparks don't like doing his job, and he never does. Right. So, you know I mentioned about the backup thief? This is what we're going to do now for him. Now, with the backup thief, you need to have it so when you charge up, you get the guy... When you head towards the right, you get the enemy that's on the right. Don't get the one that's on the left. You go straight up through the archway, set the thief up on his cycle so he starts running around. You need to get it so you charge directly forward as the thief's running around. Then you want to jump and flame straight away while you're charging. And then you basically skip his animation and get that thief nice and quick. Again, this is only as a backup. You can do it in your run if you want. I would suggest if you're starting your runs for the first time, probably include this thief just to get a bit of practice. And that's what I did when I first started learning this category. Otherwise, you probably don't need it, right? So keep an eye out for what I'm going to do here. As soon as I've got the thief, turn around. You go up the Supercharge ramp, get the 2 gems that's at the very top, don't get the dragon, and go into high caves. Right? Forward here. Get this guy. Set him off on a cycle, forward. Like that. That's very quick. Highly recommend practicing that, okay? And then obviously if you don't need your backup, then you're gonna have to, spend a bit of a while chasing him around here. Anyway, so from here, you charge up around here, come up. Get these 2 gems if you want. I've only really recently just implemented those gems because, well, I try and see if I can get Spyro or Sparks on the edge, like collecting those. So yeah, at this point, we're nearly halfway through the run. High caves, an interesting level. It's very much, it's all about cycles. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go quick during this just because the cycle that's coming up here is important. I know this might be quick, but I'll try and explain what I do. So come up to here, flame, jump, try and get his gem if you can. Charge into that guy, flame, jump, get that gem, which I didn't get. Thank you, Sparks. Get that guy, get this guy. Charge up around here, avoid that whirlwind, charge up into this guy, get that gem. I sometimes flame that sheep. Now, what you expect is this guy to be over here. You want to charge straight across, flame him, charge over across to here, try and see if you can keep in the cycle like I did just then, and then like that. That was very quick, but that's because you need to, as soon as you enter a level, you need to try and keep within a time frame. Because otherwise, those 2 podiums will be out of sync and you'll have to wait to try and get them back in sync again, which will waste more time. Anyway, get the gems that's here, come up to here. Just charge straight forward into those two, come up to here. You can either glide straight across or get those 2 gems that's hiding there. I've only recently put those 2 gems in. So I'm going to come across to here. Charge into these 2. Enter Cedric, from the back. Skip him. Charge across. Over to these 2. Come across here. 3 Ajax. Skip. Supercharge. Right, so who's seen me do this charge that goes, you know, that hogs the wall here? You can probably not need to do that. I just do that as a safety measure to try and make sure I'm at the right speed to try and attempt to get all 3 of them. Half the time I don't, and I only get 2, but that's fine. Jump, charge, get these 2, tap the wall, get those 2, just like that, and then you turn up from here, charge from there. You know, damage boost, that's fine. Come up around here. Get those chests along there. Try and get those gems, and as soon as those 1 gems are homing in, you can then probably press start X level. Right, as soon as you come out, go to the right, get Xantor. Skip, skip, skip. Then, right, so this is really, really crucial. This is actually a really hard thing to explain, because this thing coming up is sometimes it can happen, sometimes it won't, and it's all down to whether you can kind of tap the wall at the right moment and try and keep the momentum as you come round. Best thing is you don't have to deal with those spiders. Yeah, you only have to deal with them in 120. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go down here, hold the supercharge, but again, try and tap the wall as you're just about to get the invincible chest. But as you do so, the guy will bring the wall out. So when you do that, you kind of want to snap around the wall while holding a supercharge and get past the water. It's really difficult to do. I kind of am not sure about an alternative. Just make sure... The best thing is just make sure to charge into that invincible chest to get the 25 gem. Once you've done that, you probably can let go of supercharge or bonk into the wall. But this is probably what I'm going to try is the quickest way. Actually, no. Shall I try it? Nah. You can watch my run if you want to see how I do it. I'm going to do it just, you know, a nice standard way. So what I'm going to do is charge down, get these chests, get the guy on the left, charge into this guy, come down here, bonk into that guy. Jump around, get this guy. Get this guy if... I would only get this guy if I don't hold the supercharge at this point. If I do hold the supercharge, I would carry on all the way up round. Because it's just quicker. So basically, my gem route, technically, has a 5+ 5- sort of uncertainty to it a little bit. Right, Wizard Peak. Oh god, Wizard Peak. Right, so charge straight forward, flame, get this guy, jump to get his gem, charge into this wizard, turn around, get this guy, flame this guy before he even spawns, because that's just nice. Come up across here, flame, like, you know, what do you call it? Spade flame across around like that, get the wizards across, and get into the same guy as well, because, you know, modern games allow you can do this, it's really neat. Then you come around here, charge this guy, come around to these chests, around to these chests here, charge into these 2 and flame him. Then come up around here, free Jarvis. Right, and now with this, you want to get the 2 fan chests, one of the enemies on the way down, and in the second section, you want to get the 3 enemies that's on the right hand side, swerve to the left, jump at the very end, and then obviously you got that section over there with the thief, which I'll go a little bit slower than. Right? Charge down. These 2. This guy on the right, swerve to the left. Come up here, come over to the left, jump up. Get those 2 10 gems like that. Turn to your right, charge. You can get that 1 gem if you want, doesn't matter. Get this lot here, flame, jump, and then to come into this thief here. I like to charge going along here because I'm a bit brave. But if you aren't so sure about charging along here, just walk. Go up to here. And I'm going to prove to you that jumping skips an animation. Jump. Flame. Got basically that would be your 4th egg, not your 5th egg, but I've got my 5th. And then get that final gem. Death abuse. I might be on 0 lives. I am. It's fine. I'll get back to where I got to. I'll have a little break. Finally. If it's alright, Jen. Can I continue on with this tutorial another day? Like, basically the last 3 homeworlds when I get to, what's it called? I'm gonna do, after I've done Blowhard, I'm gonna stop, I think. And then I'll probably carry on with it another day. But I'll most likely highlight this and put it all on, like, YouTube or something. I think this is actually probably quite informative. Is that alright? Cool. And again, that will basically be half of the run done. We've got some crisps up over there. Anyway, with that death abuse... you wouldn't game over, because you would have enough water. Right, you would respawn at Jarvis. Here. Now, from the second time round, you charge, you get this wizard that's on the right, because he's got a 10 gem, and then once you've got him on the right, you swerve to the very left. As you go to the very left, try and hog the wall to try and lose a little bit of your momentum. And then when you're on the very left-hand side, jump, and then there's probably another guy at the bottom who has a 5 gem you can try and kill. Do a sharp right turn. When you do the sharp right, you'll get the 25 gem in the invincible chest. Then it's Lucas Hill. Which, I'm gonna be honest, is a bit difficult. It took me a while for me to learn that. But that's basically all about like manipulating the momentum again by tapping the wall with the supercharge, jumping at the right moments to try and halt the supercharge going up. Hard. For a beginner, I wouldn't recommend it. But once you want to learn it, I'd say come back, ask me, have a look at my world record run, and you might, or you know, maybe Chris's run or Lulu's run on PC, on console version, because this trick's in there as well, and you know, get a little bit of an idea about how this works. I'm just gonna try it anyway and just show you whereabouts you get to, how much quicker this trick basically. What I'm gonna do is gonna charge down here, get this guy on the right, hog the wall, get 5 gem, get 25 gem. Right, I missed a 5 gem, but that's fine because I basically just, you know, saved myself tons of time. And when you get to Lucas, you get to that 25 gem, jump charge down, glide to this thief here, try and get him like that quick because obviously you don't want to get the animation. Then I charge down, get this guy here, get hexes. Try and aim for about, again, 324 gems is probably spot on, I'd say. Then as you get hexes, exit. And again, you can do that whole Lucas Hill section slow as well, right? You can take it slow. Ooh. Then from here, directly to the left, charge into the wizard. Get the chest that's there. Come across, get this chest here. Jump down. Jump, get this guy. Get his gem. Flame. Get the spring chest. Get the gems at the back. Enter at the back. And now it's crystal flight. Again, flights. Make sure to practice these. I'm going to show you the route. This is also world record route. This is the fastest way to do it. So just keep an eye out. Okay. Have a good, try and follow the route and try and practice. So you charge straight away. Jump down. Then you glide straight away. As soon as you get to the arch and you start getting these. The planes, sorry, not the planes. Planes are tricky to get, but once, you know, practice, and practice. And then from now on, things kind of a lot nicer. And make sure to stay low. The lower you get, the faster you go. Here. That guy. The final thing you're going to get is an archway, okay? Because it's right by the wall and you can get an animation skip doing it. So make sure you line up the animation skip. What I do is I charge just so it's a little bit like, you know, get closer to it. Get to here. Charge down. That was atrocious. Try and aim it into the archway, because if you miss it like that, you have to do the flight all over again. Well, at least I get another chance to show you Crystal Flight, though. Do you mean to flap though? Right, so again, right to the very end. Come in at the side, left-hand side, charge down, animation skip, down to quit, X. That's why you enter from the back. Because you automatically get Boulder at the front. So, as soon as you've done Boulder, turn around, charge, come out, start heading down towards Blowhard. Charge into these dots, jump, get that guy, get these gems on the way, get those enemies, then enter Blowhard from the back as well. Alright, this is going to be the last one I'm going to do for this stream. But then I think I might carry it on, maybe on a future stream as well. Alright, Gem? And to anyone else who's interested in learning NBS, hope this is informative. And again, if you've got any questions, feel free to join either my server or the Spyro Speedrunning server. Or drop a comment in either my YouTube channel or here on Twitch. Right, so as you enter into Blowhard, I'd struggle at this level sometimes. So just know that this level, to get nice and pristine, is quite difficult. Because you're trying to balance cycles. These wizards are a pain in the butt. And I always try and recommend either blue or yellow sparks entering this level, alright? So, what I'll do, turn around to the left, Spay Flame all three of those chests, not just one. Make sure to miss that guy's electric bolt, because he's quite mean. To try and time it so you can miss that bolt, charge into him, flame, jump into these two. You don't need to charge into this. I do it all the time because it's like slightly, like a tiny bit faster, but you don't need to do it. I never did it when I started. So what I would generally do is flame this, come up to these wizards, charge both of them to kill them, then come back down to get these gems. Come back up, then deal with these guys. Make sure to kill them fast because they are a nuisance. Come up to here. Blowhard's an easy one. Jump. Okay. Come up around here. You want to jump onto this platform and then kill that guy. Come up to here. Make sure you quit. You can probably make that. So you can jump onto here and flame that guy. Just like that. If you are on a good cycle, which this is by the looks of it, just go up to Altair here. Skip. Get these lot by charging around here. And, like, generally you would want it so the platform is at this point, and then you can glide across, flame that guy. That platform then move, you can jump across, flame that guy just like that. Jump that. Come around here, get these chests. Here, get this chest. Jump up to here. Again, Blowhard's an easy one. Jump, flame, even at the very top because his hitbox is too. Come up down here. I would always charge this, but if you're not exactly comfortable doing that, feel free to flame and then get these, run back, get it. Up to here. Get Blowhard quick, and as soon as you get Blowhard's gems, exit level. And optimally, you should be looking around about 386 gems there as well. Right? Cool. And as soon as you're leaving, optimally, you want to be leaving... You'd be leaving Magic Crafters with probably exactly that number, 3,259. Then from here, come up to Tucko, skip the 2 boxes, Peacemaker.